very spirited practice, very competitive. Overall, our best scrimmage since I've been here, for sure, as a coach. Offense and defense executed very well. Give credit to our team. I challenged them on leadership today. Guys stood out and on both sides of the football, and our coaches were very well prepared. We had a 3rd down and 3 to 6 period, a 3rd down and 7+ period. Offense threw the ball very well, protected the quarterback very well. They won that period. Then we started with a 30-play scrimmage for the first time. Our first offense scored against the first defense. I believe they did twice. They drove the ball on the 40 down there, so I want to compliment them. And then we got the ball in the red zone, and the defense stiffened up, did a very good job there. We had a very spirited goal line. Both sides of the football played very well, and then we ended up with a 2-minute. And some of the highlights for the scrimmage, Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 18 carries for 109 yards. I thought he was fantastic. He had 5 touchdowns, longest of 41. Obviously, those touchdowns are all on the goal line down there. Most of them are. On defense, Patrick Queen, Jacob Phillips, Rashard Lawrence, and Kilovan Chasson all led the team in tackles. They did very well, and also Devin White was all over the field today. At quarterback, Lowell was 7 of 10 for 143 yards. He had his best day. Miles was 10 of 20 for 98. Justin was 5 of 16 for 62. And Andre Sell 2 of 3 for 20. Receiving, Justin had 4 catches for 23. Justin Jefferson, Derek Dillon had 3. Thaddeus Moss had 2 fantastic catches today. I thought it was his best day. Jonathan Giles has 3 catches for 20. Drake Davis 3. And a couple other guys had 1 catch. Any questions?
Did you put Lowell in a little sooner than usual today, Coach?
Yeah, he played several snaps with the first team. Did very well. Steve shares the reps, and Lowell stood out today. Made a lot of good throws, a lot of good plays.
Seems like his yardage for completion was really high. So
yeah, he was. Now, he had some, had some scrambles with some big passes, but he's improved every day.
And how was your offense different with Lowell as compared to maybe Miles?
We run the same plays, but obviously, once we find out who our quarterbacks are going to be, we're going to do what they can do. And obviously, Lowell will do a little bit more quarterback runs. Miles will do a little bit more drop back passing.
You feel like is this more than even just picking a quarterback? You're picking an offense almost.
Almost, yeah, almost a little bit. Now, we have certain things that we're going to do with both quarterbacks. Obviously, certain plays that both quarterbacks, all 3 quarterbacks are running. But do we have certain things that the skill set of the quarterback demands that we do this, and we'll do it.
So Clyde did most of your rushing today, Coach?
Say again?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire did most of the running.
Yeah, he did a good job. He was all him and Nick. Nick had 16 carries, and Clyde had 18. Nick had 16 for 32. Clyde had 18 for 109. A lot of Clyde's was with the second team too, against the second team defense. So.
You said last week that the offensive blocking wasn't great. How was it today?
I thought they came out to play. Coach Craig was in here at 4 o'clock this morning getting ready. You can hear him motivating the offensive line. Damian Lewis played some on the first string today. He alternated with the guards. I thought that helped us out. And there were still a couple of rushes that some pressure that the quarterback was underneath that we have to improve on. But I thought our run block was a lot better.
And is Damian still just working in guard, or have you picked him?
Just guard. Yeah, just guard.
What about the other 2 guards? Have you reviewed those guys?
What's that?
Orgeron, any of the other guards, have you tried them at center?
We may try Bruiser. Okay. Yeah, he may try at center. He'd be a guy that we would, but Lloyd's doing good. Lloyd graded out the best last scrimmage. Jimmy's really pleased with him. Cole is, once Cole gets bigger, Cole's at a disadvantage. He must weigh 280, 290. He's blocking Tyler Shelvin, who weighs 360, so that make it tough, but it's going to make him better.
You said this was the best scrimmage you had seen since you've been here.
Yeah.
What about it in particular?
It started on Thursday, the preparation. we treated yesterday as Focus Friday. We were going to treat today as a game, and that spring is going back and forth between the offense and the defense. And I wanted to have a day where the offense and the defense both had great days, and I think today happened. And also kickoff. We started the scrimmage with kickoff coverage. We want to see who's going to go down and hit somebody. Michael Baskerville had a big hit, kind of excited the whole team. And I thought overall today was our best scrimmage on both sides of the football.
You also said that this was the first time the first team offense scored against first team defense.
Twice.
Has it been a struggle for them?
Yeah, yeah, it has. It has. Most of the scrimmages. Now, some days the offense has really done well, but as far as just taking the ball, we took the ball on the 40, and they drove twice today. It's the first time this happened this spring. Yeah, Steve played all three of them. Miles started, but Justin came in there, made some plays. So did Lowell. They all rotated within that series.
You have a new addition this week, Terrence Alexander.
Yes.
How do you see him fitting in, and where do you see him?
Going to compete. Going to compete for that starting corner spot. Going to compete for the starting nickel spot. Obviously, we're excited about him because that he played in games. He has experience. He's fast. Very smart young man. Wanting to study already. Motivated, mature. So we're going to give him a chance to start what he's got to earn it.
What happens right now with that other open spot?
We're looking at several positions. There's guys that are available. We're going to have to see at the end of spring how things pan out and choose best available for our team.
Terrence Alexander, he's obviously signed already. What can he do? How much can you do with him so far? Can you just get
Yeah, he get the playbook. He can start studying the stuff just like a signee would. And then we're going to have to, his summer school ends a little bit later than ours. So we're going to have to work all that out, the details of when he comes to summer school now. But once he comes to summer school and once he's enrolled, he can do everything we do.
Are you happy with the way the quarterbacks have progressed as a group?
Yes, yes. We threw the ball very well today. I thought the quarterbacks did a tremendous job today. We had some drops. We had a couple of drops. I know Jerry's a little disappointed. Actually, the ball was on the money. We had a couple of drops. We have to fix that. I thought the quarterbacks were today, and we showed the most improvement today.
Last week, I think we asked you a little bit about spring official visits and handling those. Now that you've been through a weekend of it last weekend, how did it all work in the spring?
Came out pretty good. Pretty good, besides no sleep. But, think about this. We went out to dinner with the recruits on Saturday night. We got home at 10, and we had breakfast with them at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we came great on film. So, but they all enjoyed it. We had rave reviews about most of the support staff spent most of the time with them. And then I was available, obviously. So we had a great group of guys and great reviews. It turned out fine. But I don't think you want to do that every week. It puts a tremendous strain on the staff.
Just because it's 10 months until signing day, I mean,
Yeah.
8 months until early signing, still a long way off. How seriously are these kids, I don't know,
Yeah.
how seriously are they taking it?
Yeah. You bring up a good point. Here, some of these young men that tell us that they're coming are saying that they're making a decision in May or June. So that's why we're bringing them in. We want an official visit them before they make a decision. Now, obviously, we all know that some of them change their minds. But that's most of the visits that we're getting.
Ed, when we're in practice, we see Jerry working on technique, route running, in that 10 minutes we get to see. How well are these guys picking up on what he's teaching them, and how much do they thrive off his knowledge?
It's something to see. Every day, like sponges. He's a great teacher. We were teasing this morning. He says, Coach, I woke up this morning, and first of all, I'm glad I woke up. And then he said, I started thinking about routes and putting in routes. And Jerry's just a confidant of mine. Love having him around. And he's just wonderful for our staff. And he's a professional. He's always teaching, always coaching. The guys love him. I'm gonna tell you what, I have a lot of confidence in our passing game, and one of the big reasons is because of Jerry.
I think it was around this time last spring when you named Rashard.
Right.
Is anybody sticking out like that this spring?
No, I tell you, who's starting to show is Devin Cotton. Devin Cotton practiced the last 2 days. He's healthy. He plays with a tremendous motor. He's coming. He's really coming along. Patrick Queen had another good day today. Jacob Phillips showed out. 22 showed out to me today. I think Kai made a difference in our offense today.
Where does Pat Queen fit in, right? Because he's mostly been backing up Devin.
Right. Right. I'm sure Dave's going to find him a spot. You know, if he continues to do what he's going to do, it would be nice that Devin wouldn't have to play every snap. You know, keep him fresh and rotate those linebackers. But Patrick is developing quickly.
So one person we haven't heard a lot about, Terrace Marshall. How is he progressing?
He had his best day Thursday. He had 6 catches, made tremendous catches. Looked like the receiver, you know, getting healthy. He's not all the way there yet, but he made some one-handed catches. There were some wild catches. He was maybe the MVP today last Thursday.
He's 100% or maybe?
No, he's still getting, he's about 85%, I would say, but I ain't a doctor.
Where can you tell that Terrace is still a little bit limited?
Say again?
Where is Terrace still a little bit limited?
Just because of the injury that he had. You know, the running, he's not full speed.
Do you have any, Coach, any early thoughts on the spring game, what you want to do as far as, you know, the structure or that kind of thing?
Ones versus ones. Crank it up. Best against best.
A lot of your fans will be looking at the quarterback, and they'll be looking at stats and coming away with judgments. I mean, should they do that in a situation like that, or?
Well, we don't have the whole offense in, you know what I'm saying? So, this thing's gonna go throughout the summer. It's gonna go throughout camp. I think the real judgment's gonna come when we play Miami. That's when we gotta be ready. Obviously, we wanna look good, next Saturday. I want the quarterbacks to look good. We wanna throw the ball. We want all that to happen. And I do believe some of that's gonna happen, but we're not there yet. And, so I ask the fans to be patient. And, we're not where we need to be, but we're gonna get there.
How much of the offense do you expect to have in by the end of the spring?
I'm glad you asked me a question today. I'll bet you we have about 35%. No, we're just not there yet. Everybody good? Hope you have a good weekend. See you guys.